बहुत सारे लोग वहाँ पर हताहत हुए, उसके अलावा बहुत लोग को इंजरीज भी आई हैं कि वहाँ पर जो एसेंशियल कमोडिटीज़ है, जो आम चीज़ें हैं, आम वस्तुएं हैं रोज़मर्रा के, उस पर भी काफ़ी रोक लगाया गया है। और हालात ऐसी है कि जो वहाँ पर आवाम हैं, लोग हैं, उनको अंतर्राष्ट्रीय समुदाय से सिंपैथी की, सॉलिडारिटी की ज़रूरत है। सो आई एम लुकिंग एट ओके हिशी,
This is Yeshi Singh from Business India. Is Bangladesh's Prime Minister Tariq Rahman likely to visit anytime soon? Has he given any confirmation or for the BRICS summit? And also on Nepal, is Prime Minister of Nepal Bilateral Shah likely to visit India anytime soon?
Siddharth?
Hi sir, Siddharth from Vion. Indonesia has been hit by an earthquake and India is known for sending humanitarian support. We sent it to Venezuela, Colombia. Are we planning to send humanitarian support to Indonesia?
Ansha?
Good evening, sir. This is Akanksha from Times Now. Pakistan has called Indian government's claims linking the Shahzad Bhatti terror network with ISI baseless. Given the centre's assertion that this group is behind attacks in India, how does the MEA respond to Islamabad's denial? Also, sir, India has for the first time invoked trial in absentia under BNSS against 2611 accused based in Pakistan, including Hafiz Saeed and Zakiur Rahman. Will Indian government use this trial to push Pakistan and the international community for greater accountability on 2611, including the UN and FATF?
Sharendra?
सर, शैलेंद्र वांगू, नेटवर्क 18 से। आपने देखा होगा जो पीओजे में प्रोटेस्ट चल रहे हैं पिछले 70 दिनों से, अब रिपोर्ट्स ये आ रही है कि पाकिस्तान ने सप्लाईज बंद कर दी हैं काफ़ी दिनों से, जो वहाँ पे जो एसेंशियल कमोडिटीज़ हैं उसकी काफ़ी कमी हो गई है। हमने ये भी रिपोर्ट देखी है कि वहाँ की जो अब आवाम है वो इंडिया की तरफ देख रही है कि वो मदद का हाथ आगे बढ़ाए। तो ऐसे में सिचुएशन को कैसे देख पा रहे हैं आप?
केशव?
Thank you, spokesperson. Keshav Padmanabhan from The Print. Just wanted to follow up on the request that Bangladesh has made for about 8,000 liters of extra fuel. I know you said that this is under consideration last week, but it's been about 3 or 4 days. So has there been any decision taken by the Indian government with regards to this? As well as just an addendum to this is number of infrastructure projects. You've said repeatedly that based on Bangladesh's needs, you will carry it forward. Has there been any request from Dhaka to sort of restart any pending infrastructure projects, and is India looking at it?
Okay. Ishi, first your question regarding the visit of the Prime Minister of Bangladesh on this particular matter. When I have an update, I will surely share with you. On the visit of the Prime Minister of Nepal, as I have said this several occasions before as well, that we have extended a cordial invitation for the Prime Minister of Bangladesh to visit India, and as and when I have an update or some development to share with you on this account, I will surely do so. Siddhant, your question was on Indonesia. We, as you have seen that in Indonesia it was rocked by a major earthquake in which large number of people have been killed. A lot of people have also been injured. Many more have been rendered homeless. We are deeply saddened by this tragedy, and we convey our condolences on the precious lives lost. We also pray for the early recovery, the speedy recovery of those who are injured, and for the safety of people who are involved in rescue and relief efforts. In this difficult hour, India stands in solidarity with Indonesia, and we remain committed to extend whatever possible assistance we can for the relief, in support of relief and rescue efforts in that country. Akansha, your question regarding the terror module that was active here and which has been busted. On that, I would like to say that Government of India has put forth its position, and that is where it stands. On the other question about on terrorism matters, these are very serious things. We take it very seriously. We want the global community to understand the gravity of such actions. India has been hit hard by terrorism. We have, over the last several years, taken a lot of effort to galvanize global action, strengthen global action to fight terrorism, including cross-border terrorism, and our fight to deal with terrorism will continue further. And whatever action is required to be taken on that account to defeat the scourge of terrorism, that we will continue to take. शैलेंद्र, आपका सवाल पाकिस्तान अधिकृत कश्मीर में वहाँ पर जो चल रहे प्रोटेस्ट है उसको लेके था। तो जैसा कि मैंने बताया कि बहुत सारे लोगों की जानें गई हैं वहाँ, और साथ ही साथ बहुत सारे लोग वहाँ पर हताहत हुए। उसके अलावा बहुत लोग को इंजरीज भी आई हैं। और पहले जैसे कि मैंने बताया था कि वहाँ पर जो एसेंशियल कमोडिटीज़ है, जो आम चीज़ें हैं, आम वस्तुएं हैं रोज़मर्रा के, उस पर भी काफ़ी रोक लगाया गया है। और हालात ऐसी है कि जो वहाँ पर आवाम हैं, लोग हैं, उनको अंतर्राष्ट्रीय समुदाय से सिंपैथी की, सॉलिडारिटी की ज़रूरत है, और वो उनको मिलना चाहिए। Keshav, your question was regarding energy request that we have received. As I had said earlier also, that we have an ongoing energy cooperation with Bangladesh. As far as the additional request is concerned, we are examining this given our own requirements, given our refining capacity, as also the availability that is there on our side. On the other question was regarding development cooperation. So let me tell you that India desires positive, constructive and forward-looking relations with Bangladesh based on mutuality of interest and reciprocity. Okay, more? Brahm?
मैं ब्रह्म प्रकाश हूँ जी न्यूज़ से। मेरा सवाल है, आज यूपी जापान बिजनेस समिट भी हो रही है, उसको लेकर क्या विदेश मंत्रालय कुछ डिटेल उपलब्ध करा सकता है कि किन किन सेक्टर से लोग आए हैं? दूसरा सवाल, अमेरिकी राष्ट्रपति डोनाल्ड ट्रंप ने भारत के सीईसी का नाम, ज्ञानेश कुमार का नाम लेते हुए कहा है कि भारत में जो चुनाव प्रक्रिया है उसी तरह अमेरिका में भी चुनाव प्रक्रिया में बदलाव होना चाहिए वोटिंग सिस्टम में। तो ये सवाल इस परिप्रेक्ष्य में है कि जब ईवीएम को लेकर देश में सवाल खड़े होते रहे हैं, उसकी विश्वसनीयता को लेकर अमेरिका इस बात का जिक्र कर रहा है और उस आधार पर बदलाव करने की बात कर रहा है, तो उसको विदेश मंत्रालय कैसे लेता है? थैंक यू।
उमाशंकर सिंह, इंडिपेंडेंट जर्नलिस्ट। मेरा सवाल यह है कि कल इस्लामिक रिपब्लिक ऑफ अफगानिस्तान के दिल्ली स्थित दूतावास में इस्लामिक एमिरेट्स ऑफ अफगानिस्तान की तालिबान सरकार ने अपना विक्ट्री डे समारोह मनाया, जिसमें कि हमारे जेएस पाई ने भी शिरकत किया। पीछे हमने देखा है कि कई सारे मंत्री तालिबान के भारत दौरे पर आ चुके हैं। हमारी तरफ से भी कई प्रतिनिधिमंडल जो है उच्च स्तरीय काबुल जा चुका है। सवाल यह है कि जब इस लेवल पे हम इंगेज कर रहे हैं तो एक मान्यता देने में क्या दिक्कत है, और क्या हमने इंक्लूसिव गवर्नमेंट की जो मांग है तालिबान की सरकार से वो छोड़ दी है?
ओके, जुगल।
Hi, sir. Jugal from the Collective Newsroom for the BBC. There are reports which say that a United Nations Security Council report has expressed concerns about the Al-Qaeda in the Indian subcontinent trying to establish a base in Bangladesh. On the 5th of August, when Sheikh Hasina and her party did a press conference, her son also said that perhaps Bangladesh is sliding further into the ambit of terrorism. And recently it was reported that India's external agency RAW's chief was also in Bangladesh. I'm just trying to understand whether there is a conversation about the threat, security threat or terrorism between India and Bangladesh in the light of all these reported developments. Thank you.
Ayushi.
Sir, this is Ayushi Agarwal from ANI. I have a question on the Teesta issue. Bangladesh's minister has said that Dhaka does not want the Teesta issue to adversely affect the relationship with India, and the issue should be addressed separately. Just wanted to know, has Dhaka formally approached New Delhi for a fresh round of talks? What is our position on the issue? And since Bangladesh has also been exploring Chinese investments in the Teesta project, involvement in the Teesta project rather, has India conveyed any concerns to Dhaka?
Huma?
Sam Huma Siddiqui from Stat News Global. I have two questions. One related to the women empowerment in Afghanistan under the Taliban 2.0. Has India raised this issue with the Taliban government? And my second question is, there are reports that ONGC is back in Venezuela. So how does India look at it that now that the Trump administration has lifted the sanctions, that means that each time they lift a sanction, then only we do business, or we can go and do business or oil energy on our own?
ओके सो ब्रह्म, पहला सवाल उत्तर प्रदेश और जापान के बीच में जो बिजनेस का आपने कहा शिखर वार्ता चल रहा है, उसको लेके मैं कहूँगा कि देखिए, भारत और जापान दोनों के बीच में ये हम लोग का प्रयास रहा है, और प्रधानमंत्री के दौरे पर खास एक प्रयास किया गया था कि वहाँ के जितने गवर्नर्स हैं अलग अलग राज्यों के, उनसे मुलाकात हो, ताकि केंद्र सरकार और केंद्र सरकार बीच में रिश्ता स्थापित है, मजबूत है और गहरा हो रहा है। लेकिन हम चाहते हैं, चूँकि दोनों तरफ के राज्यों जो स्टेट है उनके बीच में भी इसी प्रकार से अगर रिश्ता बने, तो जो हमारा जो इकोनॉमिक एजेंडा है, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग की बात है और भी अन्य चीज़ों की बात है, जहां इम्प्लीमेंटेशन होता है, उससे उसमें और गति आएगी और तेज़ी आएगी। तो इन सब को लेकर जहां इन्वेस्टमेंट की बात हो, आर्थिक सहयोग की बात हो, ये एक अच्छी बात है कि दोनों देशों के बीच में, राज्यों के बीच में सहमति बन रही है और आपस में वो लोग बातचीत कर रहे हैं और ये जो एजेंडा है उसको आगे ले जा रहे हैं। दूसरा सवाल था आपको अमेरिकी राष्ट्रपति ये उनके टिप्पणी को लेके था, तो उस पर मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि इन टिप्पणियों पर मेरी कोई खास राय नहीं है। हालांकि मैं ज़रूर कह सकता हूँ कि भारत की चुनावी प्रणाली की विश्वसनीयता और मजबूती एक स्थापित तथ्य है जिससे पूरी दुनिया अवगत है। I have no specific comments to make on these remarks. I can say, however, that the credibility and robustness of India's election machinery is a well-established fact globally. अफगानिस्तान को लेके उमा आपका सवाल था। देखिए, अफगानिस्तान कल उन्होंने यहाँ पर अपना विक्ट्री डे आयोजन किया था, जिसमें हमारे, जैसा कि आपने बताया कि हमारे तरफ से हमारे जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी जो अफगानिस्तान को देखते हैं, उन्होंने हमारे तरफ से उन्होंने उनकी उपस्थिति हुई वहाँ पर भारत सरकार की तरफ से। भारत और अफगानिस्तान के बीच में एक बहुत पुराना रिश्ता है, जैसा कि आप जानते हैं। वहाँ के लोगों के बीच में और हमारे ऐतिहासिक रिश्ते हैं। पिछले कुछ महीनों में, सालों में, पिछले एक सालों में खासकर आपने देखा हो कि इन रिश्तों में तेजी आई है। हम लोगों ने उनकी तरफ से कई एक मंत्रीगण हमारे यहाँ आए, साथ ही साथ हम लोगों ने उनको डेवलपमेंट कोऑपरेशन प्रोजेक्ट्स के माध्यम से सहायता प्रदान की, और साथ ही साथ मानवता आधारित सहायता भी हम उनको पहुंचाते रहे, जिसमें कि दवाइयाँ हैं, खाने की कुछ सामग्री है, वगैरह वगैरह। इस प्रकार का जो हमारा उनके साथ साझेदारी चल रही है, वो इसी प्राथमिकता के पर आधारित आगे बढ़ता रहेगा। जैसा कि आप जानते हैं, 2025 के अक्टूबर में हम लोगों ने अपनी जो हमारे वहाँ टेक्निकल मिशन काबुल है, उसका स्तर बढ़ाकर उसको एम्बेसी का दर्जा दिया था, और उस कारण से जो हमारे वहाँ पर टेक्निकल मिशन के जो चीफ थे, जो हेड थे, उनको हम लोगों ने चार्ज डे फेस का उनको दर्जा दिया, उनको पोजीशन दिया। और अभी इस मामले में जो अगर मेरे पास कोई और इसमें डेवलपमेंट होता है तो उससे मैं आपको अवगत कराऊंगा। आपको तो हिंदी आता है। देखिए, ऐसा है India, as you know, we share a long-standing relationship with the Afghan people. Our engagement with Afghanistan has gained, as you are aware, momentum over the past 1 year or so, including through diplomatic exchanges, humanitarian assistance that we offered, as also our development cooperation programs. The nature and level of engagement with Afghanistan will continue to be guided by these priorities that I just outlined. As you are also aware, in October of 2025, that is last year, we had elevated the status of our technical mission in Kabul to that of an embassy, and as a result, the head of our technical mission was designated as chargé d'affaires, or his position was elevated. We shall keep you updated if there is any further progress on this account. Jugal, your question, you see, terrorism and security matters are something that should concern everybody, because it is a common scourge for all of us, and we want to together fight this problem. You saw the report of the monitoring committee which came out recently. They specifically mentioned people who were behind, the group that was behind the Red Fort terror attack as well. Issue on your question, as I've said, that there are several rivers which are shared between Bangladesh and India. In fact, to pinpoint the numbers, 54 rivers are shared between the two countries, and all water-related collaboration or discussions that have to happen between the two countries, they have to be done through the bilateral joint rivers mechanism or joint rivers commission that we have with Bangladesh, along with the structured dialogue mechanisms that are there in place. Uba, your question regarding, I understand that yesterday at the Victory Day celebrations you also had a lot of women members who were present there. Sorry? So that gives you a... See, on the issue that you raised, we already clarified our position, so I would please refer to what we've said in the past, but I just wanted to put this before you, that in yesterday's function that happened, people from across the board, attended that function. On the question of ONGC, I don't know exactly what the position is, but on sourcing of oil from Venezuela, I had told you that we are engaging with Venezuela to strengthen our energy security. Shikha.
Sir, thank you for your time. Shikha from India Abroad. So the Shrimani Gurudwara Prabandhan Committee's chief and delegation met the Pakistani chargé d'affaires a couple of hours ago, and they've demanded that the number of visas to be issued for the Guru Nanak Dev Ji's Gurupurab that is scheduled for November be almost made 4 times. And they've also sought the intervention of the government of India to raise this matter with Pakistan. Plus, they've also reiterated their demand for, the reopening of the Kartarpur corridor. So, how does the government look at it, given that a lot of Sikh bodies have already demanded the same? Thank you.
Okay, Reza.
Thank you, Reza from the Hindustan Times. Bangladesh's foreign ministry, in a statement issued on Sunday, virtually set certain conditions for a visit by their prime minister, including the extradition of Sheikh Hasina. There was a mention of other absconding fugitives and the so-called killers of Hadi. I was wondering if MEA has a view on this issue.
Okay. Rishabh.
Good evening. Indian Army Chief is in Nepal. He has taken the honorary generalship of Nepalese Army as well. But he did meet the Prime Minister of Nepal as well. If you could shed some light on that, and what's the significance of this visit to Nepal?
Siddhant.
Hi sir, I'm Siddhant from CNN News 18. Sir, an Indian national captain, Ajit Pant, has been arrested in London on charges of violation of UK sanctions on Russia. Have we asked for consular access and have we sought his release? Thank you.
Neeraj.
सर नमस्कार, मैं नीरज दुबे प्रभा साक्षी से। सर 20 तारीख को जो भारत और सिंगापुर की राउंड टेबल मीटिंग है उसके संदर्भ में प्रश्न ये है कि क्या दोनों देशों की बातचीत में साउथ चाइना सी, मैरीटाइम सिक्योरिटी और रीजनल सप्लाई चेन जैसे मुद्दों पर भी कोई रणनीतिक सहयोग बढ़ाने पर चर्चा होने जा रही है?
Okay, so Shikha, first to your question. See, we also have seen some reports about the meeting that you just talked about. Every year, as you know, there is a bilateral arrangement between the two countries under which our Jathas, Sikh Jathas visit pilgrimage sites in Bangladesh, in Pakistan, beg your pardon. On the Kartarpur corridor issue, we had recently addressed a question in the Parliament as well. As you are aware, the Kartarpur corridors services of Sri Kartarpur Corridor Sahib were suspended with effect from 7th May of 2025. Given the extent security situation which continues to be the case, this Kartarpur Sahib corridor services continues to remain suspended. Reza, your question on the remarks by the BD Foreign Office. So let me say that India desires positive, constructive and forward-looking relations with Bangladesh based on mutuality of interest and reciprocity. Our position on the press conference by the former Prime Minister needs no repetition. On the issue of extraditions, our consistent position has been, and you are well aware of that these requests are being examined as part of our established processes. Rishabh, you had a question on the visit of the Chief of Army Staff to Nepal. See, India and Nepal enjoy a very deep-rooted relationship, a multifaceted partnership. The Chief of Army Staff, Indian Army Staff, is visiting Nepal on an official visit from 17th to 19th. So it's a 3-day visit. The visit is reflection of the strong and ties that we share with the Nepali side in the field of defense and military-to-military engagement, in keeping with the unique tradition that both countries share, especially between the armies of the two countries. The Right Honorable President of Nepal, Mr. Ramchand Paudel, he conferred the honorary rank of General of the Nepali Army on our Chief of Army Staff on 17th. Thereafter, the Chief of Army Staff, he also called on the President of Nepal. Separately, he also had a meeting with the Chief of Army Staff of Nepal, which happened yesterday. So that is update on the visit that is happening, the visit of our Chief of Army Staff, his visit to Nepal in that regard. Siddhant, on the question of, on your question, as I would say that this is a legal matter, but we are closely following this particular issue. We continue to be in touch with the lawyers of Captain Pant, Ajit Pant, as also his family. Our High Commission paid a consular visit to him on 24th June to inquire about his well-being. We are also in touch with the UK High Commission here on this particular matter, as also with the UK Foreign Office, so as to ensure the well-being of Captain Pant. I shall keep you updated on this particular issue. नीरज, आपका सवाल इंडिया सिंगापुर मिनिस्ट्रियल राउंड टेबल को लेके है। तो देखिए, चौथा संस्करण है जो हो रहा है अभी 20 तारीख को वहाँ पर। इससे पहले दिल्ली में हुआ था, और इस संस्करण में हमारे तरफ से 4 मंत्री वहाँ गए, 4 मंत्री का उसमें पार्टिसिपेशन होगा, जिसमें कि हमारे वित्त मंत्री हैं, हमारे विदेश मंत्री हैं, हमारे वाणिज्य मंत्री हैं, और साथ में मिनिस्टर ऑफ स्टेट, जो मिनिस्टर ऑफ कॉमर्स में और मिनिस्टर मेटी में, वो भी वहाँ रहेंगे। आपको जैसा आपको ज्ञात है कि जो इंडिया सिंगापुर मिनिस्ट्रियल राउंड टेबल है। इनकी कई एक ट्रैक से बात होती है, जिसमें मुख्यतः उनका ध्यान और जो बातचीत होती है वो एडवांस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, कनेक्टिविटी, डिजिटलाइजेशन, हेल्थ केयर, मेडिसिन, स्किल्स डेवलपमेंट, सस्टेनेबिलिटी, इन सब चीज़ों पे बातचीत होती है और इन सब चीज़ों के जरिए किस प्रकार से दोनों देशों के बीच में द्विपक्षीय रिश्ते को और मजबूत करते हैं, इस पर बात होती है। और साथ ही साथ मैंने कहूँगा ये सब वो क्षेत्र हैं जिससे कि विकसित भारत को बहुत बल मिलता है। तो 20 तारीख को इसकी बातचीत होनी है, तो 20 तारीख के बाद आपको जब ये बातचीत हो जाएगी तो और आपको अवगत कराएंगे किस किस मुद्दे पर चर्चा हुई, बातचीत हुई। With that, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the close of this press briefing. Thank you.